Hi, I'm Rev Myron. I'm a minister through Pathways of Light, and I've been a Course in Miracles student for 43 years. I've been going through the text, sharing my thoughts paragraph by paragraph. Um, but I'm taking a little break from that today, and I'm going to share with you an article that I had published in Miracle News through Pathways of Light. And the article is The Holy Spirit is My Psychotherapist. I'm studying 924 Miracles Practitioners Part 4, which is a study of the psychotherapy section of A Course in Miracles. I'd not been very interested in this section of the course at first because I'm not a therapist, so I didn't see how that applied to me. But as it turns out, the Holy Spirit is a psychotherapist, and as we allow Him to work through us, we are His psychotherapists. We play this role each time someone asks for help, whether we realize it or not. The only question is, do we let the Holy Spirit work through us so that we can be truly helpful? Once I understood this, I became very interested in this section of A Course in Miracles, and I've enjoyed the two courses from Pathways of Light that cover it. In fact, these are now two of my favorite courses. This morning, I read something in Psychotherapy, Purpose, Process, and Practice that caught my attention. Is this what it says? Your patients need not be physically present for you to serve them in the name of God. This may be hard to remember, but God will help. God will not have his gifts to you limited to the few who you actually see. You can see others as well, for seeing is not limited to the body's eyes. Some do not need your physical presence. They need you as much, and perhaps even more, at the instant they are sent. Well, this is not something that I've thought about very much. I can see how true it is, though. I've had people I didn't know, have never met, and had no idea they knew me, who let me know that I helped them through my writing or the videos I posted on YouTube. Sometimes this help has come at the perfect time for them. There are probably people who have received help that I will never know about. It's humbling to think so. Another quote says, it does not matter how they come. They will be sent in whatever form is most helpful. A name, a thought, a picture, an idea, or perhaps just a feeling of reaching out to someone somewhere. Sometimes I'll be reading a news article and suddenly feel compassion for the one I'm reading about. In that moment, I have given love and support to them at a time when they may need it very much. I could never know to do that, nor could I arrange it so that they experienced it on a conscious level. But the Holy Spirit can arrange the joining of our minds at that moment and will ensure the gift is received. My part is so small, really, but also important. Again, I'm humbled to be part of this healing. Another quote, the joining is in the hands of the Holy Spirit. It cannot fail to be accomplished. I wonder how often this kind of thing happens to us, and we have no idea of the good we do. I keep my mind as free of unforgiven thoughts as I can so that I'm always miracle ready. In this way, I continue to act on behalf of the psychotherapist, capital psychotherapist, who when called upon. The Holy Spirit is in charge of the joining, so it cannot fail to be accomplished. I don't have to worry about anything. I don't even have to know that it occurred. Another quote, who calls on him is far beyond his understanding. Yet would he not rejoice that he can answer when only thus will he be able to hear the call and understand that it is his? I had an example of this just last night. It was a more direct request coming as a message from a course friend. She was feeling overwhelmed and confused and wanted help seeing things differently. Her problem hit a little too close to home for me, and I noticed right away that I wanted to talk to her about it. I had my own agenda, so I decided to wait until my mind was clear before I answered her. I was getting ready for bed when I heard a message from Jesus. It was clearly the answer my friend needed, but I was tempted to wait until the next day as I had planned. However, I heard the message again, word for word, just as before. This convinced me it was meant for her now. So I sat down and wrote it out just as I heard it, having no idea if it would be helpful. But it seemed I was supposed to send it, so I did. And the next day she responded with gratitude as it cleared everything up for her. With a more alert mind, I read my message to her and realized that the Holy Spirit was being economical in his help. The message that helped her was the answer to my confusion, too. So I put it to my own use. Good job, Holy Spirit. Here's a message I was given to share with my friend. My friend, don't try to get rid of your feelings or try to change your thoughts. Don't try to figure out what to do. Just enlarge that beautiful picture of Jesus we've shared as much as you can. Then, looking into his kind eyes, tell Jesus that you don't know how to feel or think or what to do. Don't add more than that. Then stare into his eyes until you feel only peace. This is forgiveness. The Course says forgiveness is still and does nothing. Your job is to turn to the Holy Spirit with a desire for healing and then do nothing. That's all. It's his job to heal you. Perhaps you too might find this forgiveness process as helpful as my friend and I did.